why is maintaining ethics important in our witness for Jesus Christ? The answer may be evident for the believer, but may not always be considered. We need to consider from a biblical worldview whether our actions align with our beliefs and what impact we have on others in our personal and professional ethics. An important consideration of maintaining ethics in our witness for Jesus Christ is how we conduct our personal lives. Ben Simpson published an article in Relevant Magazine in 2013 titled "The Ragamuffin Legacy," in which he quoted the late author Brennan Manning by saying, "The greatest single cause of atheism in the world today is Christians who acknowledge Jesus with their lips, then walk out the door and deny him by their lifestyle. That is what an unbelieving world finds simply unbelievable." This quote begs the question, are we living ethically in our witness for Jesus Christ? Megan Brennan, in a Gallup News poll published in June of 2023, shared that 54% say the state of moral values in the U.S. is poor, and 83% think U.S. morals and values are getting worse. These numbers should be alarming and serve a call to action in examining our ethics and our witness for Jesus Christ, and solidify our resolve to walk in a manner that reflects Jesus Christ. The Apostle Paul wrote in Ephesians 4:1, English Standard Version, "I therefore, a prisoner for the Lord, urge you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling to which you have been called." How we walk for Christ should reflect our ethics, because our ethics will impact our witness for Jesus Christ. Another important consideration of maintaining ethics in our witness for Jesus Christ is how we conduct our professional lives. Michigan State University published an article titled "5 Common Ethical Issues in the Workplace" that stated, organizations helmed by unethical leadership are more often than not plagued by toxic workplaces. For many of us, our professional lives are surrounded by unethical behaviors, by our managers and by our coworkers. But we as Christians are called to be set apart from the world, and maintaining our Christian worldview of ethics is paramount to our witness. I've spent many years in the oil and gas industry. It is an industry filled with mission statements, code of ethics, and personal experience in industry ethics are only good for presentations. I'm spending over a half to 2/3 of my day working a night shift. I can say that I work in darkness, figuratively and literally. But we have been called to be the light of the world. A lit candle in a room full of lit candles has little or no impact. But a lit candle in a dark room shines for everyone to see. This is why Christians should not participate in the world's code of ethics, but should live by God's code of ethics. This is not only to say that living out biblical code of ethics will work to our professional advantage. During my tenure as a safety representative in the oil and gas industry, I was faced with an ethical dilemma. One of my employees was injured by another contractor, and the operating company in which we were contracted to demanded I change my report to place the blame on my injured worker. I knew this would cost my injured worker their employment, possibly our contract. How I responded to this ethical dilemma? I did not change my report. I resigned from my position and defended the employee's reputation. Now, this story may not seem like a positive example of maintaining Christian ethics in our professional lives, but it is. You see, this story is an example of ethical sacrifice. Jesus Christ told us in John 15:13, greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. In the U.S. Chamber of Commerce article by contributor Dan Casarella titled, Best Entrepreneurial Advice from the Founders Behind the Hottest Enterprises, co-founder of About.me, Brian Friesta, stated, your reputation is more important than your paycheck, and your integrity is worth more than your career. I lay down a professional position to maintain the innocence of an injured worker. There is no better application of maintaining ethical, professional ethics for my witness in Jesus Christ. In closing, Jesus Christ gave us the Great Commission, but we must live what we believe, or the world may not believe us, and Jesus may not receive us. How we apply our Christian worldview of ethics will determine the outcome of our witness for Jesus Christ and ultimately affect our credibility in our witness. When we reach the end of our time on this earth, will we hear the words, "Well done," or "Turn from me, I never knew you"? The choice is ours to make.